So over the last few weeks, we've talked about the Christ, and we've talked about the greatest commandments: love God and love your neighbors yourself. And this week, maybe the most important thus far is the question, who is our neighbor? When that was asked to Jesus, he spoke directly to the heart of the person asking the question. And he told the story of the Good Samaritan. See, the Samaritans were a group of people that the one asking the question despised. And they were seen as unclean, unfit. They could not even worship in the same place as the person asking the question, who is my neighbor? So I think about, if we were having that conversation today, who would Jesus say is our neighbor? What's in your heart? Who is it that you despise, that you look down upon, that you don't associate with? For many Christians today, it would be the LGBTQ community. They're seen as unclean, unfit, that they can't even be in their place of business, much less worship together. For others, it might be right-wing Christian Republicans. They would say, well, how can they be Christian and then act the way they do and treat others the way they do? This is not Christian. If we look at Ferguson, and is it the police? Is that who you despise? Is it groups that have been persecuted by the police and others? People that are of a different race, a different nationality. You see, when we get to the truth of what Jesus is teaching us about love and loving those that we would deem unacceptable, that is the type of love that changes a world. That is the love that turns a world upside down. And Jesus said, you'll be known as my disciples when people see the love that you have for one another. And that's what he's causing us to do. That's what he has called us to do. That's what he wants for us. And that will literally change your life in this world. So join with me and look into your heart and ask yourself, who's your neighbor? Until next time, have a good week.